podcast, where we ask not what's in your head, but what your head is in.
Prepare to be inspired. Inspired to change your environment, change your mindset, and ultimately change your life. Willpower doesn't work, people. If you truly want to move away from stress and anxiety, you have to start with your environment. So let's go. Let's apply some positive change into your world.
Happiness is loading. Welcome to the Beyond the Mind podcast.
Hello everybody and welcome. My name is Iain Highfield and I am here to help you create positive change in your life. How am I going to do that? I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm going to help you with how. If you want to create positive change in your life, willpower does not work. You have to make changes to your environment. And this podcast is all about spreading positive change through taking control of your environment so you can take control of your mindset and ultimately take control of your life. So, a number of us are on lockdown. We cannot leave the house. People are becoming stressed, frustrated. Parents are starting to find out how hard it is to be a teacher. But there is no doubt that we can see this. If we choose to, we can see this as an opportunity. This will pass, and potentially you may never ever get this much time with your loved ones, your family, ever again. So, how can we make the best of this? Well, ultimately, one of the things that can potentially get in the way of a good relationship is, you've guessed it, the mobile phone. The mobile phone at this time is a danger because we're probably diving into it more than we ever have. And that creates an opportunity cost. What are we foregoing? If we're on our mobile phone, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Amazon, listening to the news, what are we foregoing? We are foregoing love and connection with our family, with our loved ones. And often when we're on the phone, it's just mindless scrolling. Now, in true Beyond the Mind tradition, if we want to stop that mindless scrolling, if we want to put our phone away, how are we going to do it? We can't just think about it and we can't just use willpower, because willpower does not work. If we want to take control of our environment and use this time to bond with our family, connect with our children, connect with our loved ones, make the most out of this chaos, then we have to make a shift to our environment. Why do we have to do this? Why wouldn't willpower work? Well, ultimately, and people can debate this with me or not, but we are addicted to our phones. We are absolutely addicted. Just like people get addicted to sugar, which is scientifically proven, just like people get addicted to nicotine through smoking, scientifically proven, we are addicted to our phones. When we go on our phone, it releases a neurochemical called dopamine, and we get addicted. That is a short-term pleasure burst. So when we're sat at home and we aren't focused, we aren't connecting, and we don't really know what to do, we end up on our phones, not because we choose to. The crazy thing is it just happens, and this happens to me all the time. I'll be on my phone and I didn't even intend on looking at it. I was cleaning the pots, or I was walking to grab a book, or I was gonna go and do a task, and boom, I'm on my phone because it's an automated process. And my body, my brain, they're searching for that hit of dopamine. They're searching for that rush of short-term pleasure. So, can we just break that with our mind? No, because it's automated. We have to change our environment. Willpower does not work. Environmental change is the only way that we can ultimately influence our mindset to create positive change. So here we go, guys. Here is a potential solution. If you want to distance yourself from your phone, you're gonna have to do this physically. So I would suggest purchasing something extremely nice, a nice box. I would suggest getting maybe a nice case where you place your keys when you come into the house. Because think about it, when you walk in to the house, what do? You hang your keys up. Or if you don't do that, you put them in the same place, probably every time, roughly, automated process. You take your coat off, you hang it up. For those people that throw their coat on the floor, they probably throw it in a similar place. We are automated. All of these processes are automated. So going on our phone is automated. If we want to break that habit, we have to ultimately replace it with another habit. So buying a nice box or buying a nice case, investing some form of money, number one, creates commitment to this. And then number two, having the nice case or having the box in your household creates a different environment. There's something physical there for you to see. Number three, you're gonna sit down with your family, you're gonna sit down with your friends, you're gonna sit down with whoever you live with. If you're on your own, you're gonna write some rules down about, hey, these are the times that the phone goes into the box. So, for example, you can walk into the living room. I was gonna say you can get home from work, but that's not the situation right now. So you could wake up in the morning and everyone could be allowed X amount of time on their phone. And then you have written a contract, you've written down rules, and you go and you put them in this box. And they are not allowed to leave the box for X amount of time, or until X is achieved, or until whatever family rules you create. And I don't want to go into what these rules can be, because every family is different, every person's different, but they've got to be compelling. But again, this is changing the environment. Rather than shouting at each other, oh, you're always on your phone, you're always on your phone, you don't listen to me, you're always on your phone, you're always on social media. Rather than getting that environment, which just stems automatically, sitting down, talking creates a different kind of environment. Having the box in the room creates a different kind of environment. Creating rules as a team creates a different kind of environment. And if you want to get super, super crazy, then potentially have a forfeit. If anyone breaks the rules, or if someone does something wrong, or you could keep a running score and there's a prize at the end of the week. But ultimately, make it practical, make it a team thing, and make it a change to the environment. And if you can gamify it, if you can make it fun, if you can engage your children, your family, whoever else it is that you live with in the rules, if you live on your own, maybe there's a reward if you achieve X. If you can do this, these constraints, the constraints you're placing on yourself, the constraints you're placing on your environment, they can break the habit. They can help you take control of your phone use, and they can help you use this chaotic situation where we're stuck in our homes for longer than we probably want to be in there. We can take this situation and we can find a positive. We can connect with our family. We can connect with our loved ones. So, super quick podcast, but hope this helps anyone that listens to it change their environment, change their mindset, and ultimately change their lockdown situation, and be a little bit happier. Anyone who wants to talk a little bit more about this, or other strategies that can be implemented to change your environment, things that you can practically apply to help you become more fulfilled, to help you move away from frustration towards fulfillment, to help you be happier, Go to my website, ianhighfield.com. That's ianhighfield.com. Book your 30-minute free power call or drop me an email. ian.highfield@gmail.com. ian.highfield@gmail.com. Would love to hear from you guys. You can check other podcasts out on YouTube, Beyond the Mind. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'm super excited to have this opportunity to reach out to you all and help you, because this is going to continue. It's going to continue tomorrow when my next show, I have a guest on. This guest is an expert in Montessori. They're not only a Montessori teacher and an assistant director of a phenomenal Montessori school, they are an educator in Montessori, and they're going to help you practically apply changes to your environment that can help your children learn and make homeschooling a more pleasurable and a more productive experience for all. So don't miss out. That's tomorrow. But thanks for tuning in. Change your mindset, change your environment, ultimately change your life. I'm Iain Highfield. This has been the Beyond the Mind podcast.
You've just taken a step forward to making a positive change in your life. That's right. You're one step closer to leaving frustration, stress, and anxiety behind. This was the Beyond the Mind podcast.
Let's apply some positive change into your world.